Doors are liars. That little gap under your rental's front door looks harmless, but it is basically a megaphone for hallway noise, traffic, and your neighbor's late-night trombone practice. Here is the thing nobody tells new hosts. Sound does not care about your paint color or your throw pillows, it just wants the shortest path into the room, and gaps are shortcuts. So how do you know if you actually need a door sweep or weather strip, instead of just guessing like a nervous scientist? You start with the flashlight test, which sounds silly but works better than half the gadgets people buy. Turn off the lights in the room at night and have someone shine a flashlight from the hallway side of the door. If you see light leaking through any gap, that same gap is letting sound leak through too, just less dramatically lit. Next comes the actual measuring, because eyeballing gaps is how mistakes happen. Grab a simple ruler or a feeler gauge and check the space under the door. Most doors need a sweep if that gap is larger than about 1/4 of 1 inch. Anything under that and a basic weather strip on the sides and top might be enough. Anything bigger and you are basically running a wind tunnel disguised as a doorway. Now let's talk decibels, because that is the actual language of annoying noise. A quiet bedroom at night usually sits around 30 decibels, and hallway chatter or a rolling suitcase can spike to 60 or 70 decibels pretty easily. That jump might not sound huge on paper, but decibels are sneaky. Every 10-point increase feels roughly twice as loud to your ears, so a gap that lets in 70 decibel hallway noise into a 30 decibel room is not a small annoyance. It is a full-blown ambush. You can use a free decibel meter app on your phone for this, nothing fancy required. Stand in the room with the door closed, have someone talk normally outside, and see what number pops up. Then compare it after you add weather stripping to see if you actually improved anything. Here's a common misunderstanding people have. They think any weather stripping automatically blocks sound the same way it blocks a chilly draft. But the truth is, a little messier. Foam strips are great for air and mediocre for sound, while dense rubber or silicone-based seals block noise noticeably better because sound needs mass to bounce off of, not just a soft cushion. Air gaps are the real enemy here, so even a small remaining gap can undo most of your effort, kind of like leaving one window cracked during a snowstorm. Historically, door sweeps were mostly about energy bills, saving heating and cooling costs back when insulation standards were pretty relaxed. Somewhere along the way, short-term rental hosts realized the same fix that saves you a few dollars on the electric bill also saves you a 1-star review complaining about noisy hallways. Preparation really is the secret weapon here, more than any specific brand of product. Measure first, test with sound before and after, and treat the door like the weak link it usually is, not an afterthought you fix after a bad review already exists. At the end of the day, a door sweep costs you almost nothing compared to what a noise complaint costs your rating. So next time you walk past your rental's front door, ask yourself honestly, would light sneak through that gap? And if the answer is yes, so is the noise. If you want more tips like this for running a smoother short-term or mid-term rental, we would love for you to learn more about our company, so check out our links in the description.